Hey everyone, I want to make a short video about this. It's just like the reality is that the work is never ending, and that's something you just have to learn to accept. I think through my personal experience of just working a lot, I've started to accept that. But if you haven't yet, you just need to like accept it. And it needs to be not an emotional fact. It needs to be just like, I accept this. This is the reality. Okay. What do I mean by that? Let me show you an example of what I'm working on right now. So I have this like PDF. I'm studying for the mcat, which is like a exam for like kind of getting into medical school, right? And so this PDF, I don't know if you guys can see that, it has 335 pages. So I've actually finished studying this, right? And I've been taking notes the whole time, etc. Right? And so you may be like, wow, that's like amazing. You know, it's like great to like go through that like PDF. And it took me like definitely like a good amount of time for sure. It wasn't anything like super quick or fast, right? And it was like all through just like page by page, piece by piece, finishing it. And you know, you may be like, wow, Ryan, like that's great. Now you can like finally rest. Well, the reality is no, I can't. Because why? Because now to prepare for the next section of the exam, I have another textbook here, which I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of like blacked out. Let me try to highlight it for you guys. This thing is like a different section of the exam. You can see right there, it has 592 pages, right? And I wish I could say that this was the only other textbook or other thing I need to read. There's like 4 other ones of this kind of similar style that are this length. One of them is even 800 pages, right? So it's like, yeah, I could feel sad. I could be like, man, I still have so much to do. Or I could just be like, you know, I did a really good job. I finished like a 300-page like PDF. That's pretty impressive, you know? And I'm making really good progress towards my MCAT studying, right? And also realize like, this should just be your expectation. Success is not supposed to be easy. If it's easy, everybody would be successful. Everybody is not successful. Everybody does not achieve what they want to do. Everybody does not achieve their goals. And why is it? Because they think that success is supposed to be easy. I'm going to break it to you. Success is going to be the hardest thing you've ever done in your entire life. Okay? And so that's why when I look at this PDF and I see that there's 600 pages that I need to read, and there's another 800-page PDF after that, and there's another 600-page PDF after that one, do I think? Do I worry about, is this hard? No. I signed myself up for this. Nobody is forcing me to study right now. It's summer break. I could literally just not study at all. But I decided that I want to have a future that I can control, that I want to become successful, that I want to, you know, become a doctor, that I want to do all of these things at the same time, and I want to live out my life to the fullest extent possible. And because of that, I am choosing to do this. When you realize that all of your actions are actually your choice, and that to become successful, you have to knowingly choose something that's hard and that's going to suck, and that's just going to be your reality, and that's just how it is. You need to stop analyzing everything. You need to stop associating emotions with everything. This is what I signed up for. I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's a lot of work, right? But this is what I need to do, and I want to go to that next level. I want to be the best I can be, and this is what it's going to take. So guys, work harder. And once you finish working harder, realize that there's going to be more hard work on the other side. And just take your medicine. This is what you need to become successful. So don't judge it. Don't think about it. Don't be like, oh man, I don't deserve this. This is too hard. You know, I deserve better than this. I shouldn't be working all the time. No, cut out that entitled bullshit and just get to work and humble yourself and realize that you don't deserve anything. Okay? I'm lucky enough to be like inside a house, right? I'm lucky enough to have food on my table. And because of that, I'm going to be pushing myself and just studying as much as possible and working as much as possible because I know that's how I'm going to grow. That's how I know I'm going to reach my goals. And that's how I know that I'm going to be living my life to the fullest possible extent. I'm going to utilize as much of my potential as I possibly can. When you guys start to think like that, it becomes so obvious that you just need to stop worrying about everything and just start working. Because more work equals more chances of success. So I would rather do more work and have more chances of success than give up and just never become successful. So just wanted to make this video about that, guys. Like, you will always have endless work, but don't feel sad about that. Feel encouraged. There's endless work, but there's endless learning. There's endless failure, but there's endless potential success as you learn from those failures.